This day 1420 Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. Our learning day should be exclusive for Am Yisrael in our ongoing war. Today we are doing your day siman Reish Samech Hey, save Lamed Beis to Lamed Zayin. Lamed Beis. No steam or no steam oil b'chol ve'efer. You put the orla into sand and into ashes. Chen rokim dam hamatzitza. And also you put the blood of the matzitza and offer it to the dirt. It's interesting, it's a kol afer, I don't think afer is specific. Offer afer is interchangeably. Shabbos but on the Shabbos they have to be prepared from before Shabbos begins. You look, if not, have a muktzah, then the muktzah also tafel chol afer. The Shabbos now to carry sand and ashes on Shabbos. Shein muchamer. Shabbos not prepared for Shabbos. If Shabbos ain't tzarich zeh. If you didn't prepare for Shabbos, then don't do this ritual, part of the ritual. Yeshua seems some people forbid. I feel k'sheichim b'od yom. If you prepare for before Shabbos, because they're shemli will be offering b'chutz, because maybe you're going to be making dirt from outside. Chen kosav hagoyen. I guess the goyen is one of the Rav Haigon, because when the Bach and the Shach and there before the Vilna go. But the belt has has to be matir if they're prepared from before Shabbos begins. It's ancient custom away from time. Moshe Rabbeinu said, "Pricked Rabbi Eliezer," like it says, "Pricked Eliezer B'Zel and he quotes, "V'ayu Yisrael Lochim Es Orla B'Esadam Mechasim Oso B'Ofra Hamidbar." Am Yisrael will take the orla and the blood and cover it with the dirt in the midbar. When Bilam the magician came, he saw that the entire desert full of the orla of Am Yisrael. Amar said, "Mi uchal amor b'schus dam bris dam mila." Who can withstand the merit of the covenant of the blood of the Mila, which is covered with dirt? Shami mana afar Yaakov, who counted the dirt of Yaakov. That's in Bilam's bracha. Kind of they said Adam, but for it you cover the orla and the blood with the dirt of the land at Kalajona. Obviously, the picture of us is not going to the shita. There was no bris milah in the midbar. The Gam Shabbos Mutla Niach Orla Ba'afar. Also in Shabbos you're allowed to put the milah in afar. Which also be yada b'shas achituk. Even though the orla and the char should be muktzah, since you're calling in your hand when you start cutting, the chen otim b'chol muktzah. Because that's the lacha by every muktzah. Shechazor b'yado, but it's only in your hand. Muktzah tafla you can carry lanicha b'makom shiyotza to put down the place you want, which causes a chem siman shilches. V'achar shenicha also tafla once you put it down, now it's carried again. V'gayim yiniach orla b'kli al afar or below afar. Also put the orla in a vessel on the dirt or without dirt. Also tells the kli you can't carry the kli. Shnat says busted the davar asur. Can't comes a busted davar asur. You cannot leave it until evening in its place. Much time or chaim siman shin yud siv zayin ayin sham. But then till the ismail carrying of the milah knife. These bar b'sirim reisham b'sam v'os be clarified next siman. I'm gonna give him nagim myself kisei liyo shnikra malach habris. The custom to make a chair for Elio, who is called the angel of the covenant. Shemicha, when you leave to put the chair, Yom Raviv, Shukisa Shelio, which is designated as a chair of Elio. Kisa Shem Perk Rabbi Lezer. It also says, fine, they made Achab Pitlu HaMilah, days of Achab, they stopped doing Bismillah B'Amar Elio, Kine Gedela, and he was zealous with a great zealousness. Shammai Zevel, and Zevel heard Vikshal Arugh wanted to kill him. B'chulei v'nigla because Shem revealed himself to him. B'Amar Lo said, Malcha Po Elio, what are you doing, Elio? B'Amar Lo Kano Kinesi, I was zealous. It's a paraphrase, obviously, of the interaction in Har Sinai. Amar Kosh Baruch Hu L'olam Ata Mekaneh. You're always zealous. Perhaps the Torah as a whole said that was the dialogue at Har Sinai. They're not going to do bris milah until you see it with your own eyes. Kind of Chinuch Chachamim should see Moshe of Kavod L'Malach HaBris. This is why Chachamim instituted to make an honored seat for the Malach of the Bris. Klei HaKal the brackets using Zengir and Tassif Konig Beis that say Lo Nal Gukei. By us, they don't have such a custom. I'm not sure what he's referring to. They would order a Moshe of Kavod we don't. I don't know because we do say Zeh Kis Shel Yo. I'm not sure what he means. Lamedat, the Kemich Kise Zeh Shel Yo, since this throne is Abel Yo, Chemadrin Leo Sandik Elisha Bakisa Kodesh Azeh. Therefore, it's a hitter. It's preferable for the Sandik to sit on this holy chair, and to hold the child on his knees. Based on Milat on his Milah, also Dugmas and Zeh become like the Mizbech. It's a great and precious mitzvah. Because of being Rambam Tzivirav, Ramah writes, "Yavakol Sam Bikol Chamor like Dimakas Torah." The Sandik gets preference on the male in getting an aliyah. The Kol Sandik have a kamakter Ketoris. The Sandik is if he's being the Ketoris. Keinokim Shlitain Shnei Eladim. In brackets says here we have Echad Labal Bris Echad. If you don't give two children of the same father to one to the Sandik, in other words, you don't double up on the Sandik. So he says by Ketoris, Chadashim Ketoris, you always take a new person for the Ketoris. Akan Shono. Okay, so the Gedolim had difficulty with this parallel. The Atu Ketoris lawyer Shayek when like him Kampamim. By Ketoris, maybe people didn't take him, but would Kohen not be able to take to do several times of Ketoris? Ela Shalom Naslo, they didn't give it to him because they wanted to give it the merit to everybody. King Shavuot says, so the father wants, why can't you give? For the Reish Mekomashah Rabu Sandar B'chol also place where the Rav is a Sandar for all the children. I'm saying but with this we could say that Rabbi Iro, the Rav in his city, however, this is true, who Dumas Kohen Gadol is a kin to the Kohen Gadol. So Yochel would call Mashiach who could sacrifice as much as he wants. But still, what is that like Torah? So Karman Dami. It's why is bris like Torres? It's like a korban. They shut down a shofar because it's spilled blood. Should see from Ram Meresh Ayin Shom. I thought it's like Torres because it's supposed to make you rich. Anyway, the school of that. But this can be explained based on the Medrash Lech Lecha. Rabbi Aivo, Rabbi said B'Shoshim Avram Chulei, V'Midon. Midon give us Orlos Chulei. Avram made a pile of a mound, a hill of the Orlos of his household, Vitliu, and they became wormy. And it was fragrant for Kosh Baruch Hu like Ketoris. When the children of Avram Avinu come to Averos, and he's I will recall this fragrance. My heart says to me, says Arukh HaShulchan, the Ikar Inyan, we had Voy Maneh Lomim. This the root of this matter is one of the hidden secrets. The Matzino, Rabbi Chassid Sava Osav, that we find Rabbi Chassid said in his Sava, Shloiten Lechad Sandik Shnei Bonav, you shouldn't make as one person a Sandik for two of your children. Only came Mesa Chamem, thus one of them died. Akan Lashon. Okay, those should be parents. Should be men according to Zayah Chacham God of Chacham Asanistar. So the parents in which this din emerges was a great chacham in Kabbalah. But Rabbeinu Ramah came, also the Ramah. And so this is not then based on some Kabbalistic secret. Even though it's not probably the path out of Kabbalah. But he loves to us, but that was revealed. The lesson of children, he loves that as revealed. Therefore, they decided, okay, really it's Kabbalistic. But they decided to link it with Tam. The close time Ketoris becomes Emes, which is also true. Therefore, it's not appropriate to violate the Ramah, and you should always choose different Sandikim. In the bracket says here, Lashon Sandik Lashon Laz. Sandik is not Hebrew, it is Laz. Sandik should be Lashon Yavan Veromi. In Greek and in Latin, who patron, who praklit is a patron and a lawyer. It's a fancy term for that. Counselor, perhaps. Sandikus. The Yalkut evidently is the earliest source in Jewish sources for the term Sandik. Lamed shall use a word to be a Sandik if a man, as possible, should have a caprices. It's like princess, I guess, would take this public position. Nevertheless, he ozeres the Bala, she helps her husband in the Via Tinaga Basic Nesses and brings the child to Shul for us. Okay, she might have been asked the Sandak. And then the man takes it from for her and he becomes a Sandak. But the man can do everything without the woman. Let's say that in a minute. By us, the minute is like this at all. The Sandak, any show says, Cloud is on sale kibur acher. The woman doesn't give to the Sandak. There's another kibur to give to the Sandak. When they bring the child to a place that Bismillah is going to take place, both Nashim Matinok, the women come with the child, the baby, they stand by the opening of the door that the Bismillah is going to take place. And a woman holds the child on a pillow or cushion, and her husband takes it from her hand. Or an unmarried man, an unmarried woman, the man takes it to place Kishilio, we're calling it Kvater. Why Kvater? You are Ali, says Arukh HaShulchan. I did not know this. I didn't know it sounded was either until now. The Zel of the origin. So he says Kvater comes language of Ketores. The meaning of Ketores, Malish of Ketores, Davish of Koiter V'Oila. Ketores is something which gets knotted up and rises. Spanish Rashi Koter Shemetamer V'Olek Makel. It's kind of like braided, so it goes up like a stick. Iron sham. Came she's by Shamila Ketores. It's the meal like Ketores. So Cheni Kozer Shemakir Latino Kamila Shemakar V'Olek. Therefore, this person who brings the child close to the meal, which brings them close to Ketores, about Pishin Elushon, it's described in Koter. Instead of Koter Ketores, B'Chad Vav came Kvater. The snip of it. That's very cute. V'dai, Shno Shemir can say Shemir Kvater Mekabel Echad Umosul Acher V'Achel Acher. We have all these miyads. We had this, we had that. Ad Shemosim like Lamicha Al Kishalio until you give it to the person who puts on the Kishalio. And then somebody comes and the father or somebody else he gives the cover. Most of the sandak, it's called mina kisei. Mishnah, the tinok sheyodoso imo basodeh. I'm concerned about doing this because it says in the Mishnah in Erevin Daf Zayin that if a child is given birth by the mother in the field on Shabbos, most of the chaver you give it to your friend, chaver, your friend, afilu hey male, even though it takes 100 people to get the child back into the city. It says that afagav, even though even though the kosher later even though the hands touching the child are difficult for the child, much Muslims say could be because of germs, could be because of wear and tear. I feel like never has Shum Shabbos, even Shabbat so Shabbos not possible any other way. I became kosher Latino, again. So it's difficult to try. Why should we do this? A kosher batel minhag, but it's difficult to cancel minhag. Shalom rotzim discuss b'chizur shel mitzvah. Everybody wants to be zoichet, hold on to mitzvah. B'shoymer psoyim Hashem. Hashem guards us fools. Lamed vav. Ol kasav the nogu moalim lispalo bil mamila. The moalim have the custom to be the chazonim on the meal. Shemar well most kelbi gronam b'chepiyos yodam. The elevation of God is in their throats, and the double-edged sword is in their hands. They said there's no drasha like this anywhere. It's not a kedima to push off the ovel from davening. Anybody who protests ovel's davening, it's if he steals from the dead. And the reason why they used to give it to the Moel is because it's involved in a mitzvah. It's a Shachri Maram mitzvah. But say that I make Shemar Baspalo. That's the name, it's not the minhag. Rak Omer Psukim B'Charois B'Nigun. Also, it's not so prevalent anymore. It says Psukim B'Charois and with a Nigun Adi Shtabach Kakos B'Sidurim. Pasuk Romas Kelbi Ronam. And that pasuk, Nagin Achazim Nigun. I've never heard it, but perhaps I never know to pay attention to it. And the Chazan sings that out melodiously. It's customs like candles. So it's tested of on base. I look at stairs to the rose, Al Simcha. And candles indicates happiness. Furthermore, the Mila Meir Nepesh Shala Ish Israeli. The Mila illuminates the soul of a Jew. Minagay Ma'aril Kasu, the Sandik, when the Ma'aril Sandik are knowing the Chutz, but also the mikveh. He will go to the mikveh first. Machnisa tinuk b'tara bris to bring the child in purity to the bris. Lalik yud beis neos ketanim. We also light 12 small candles. Neg yud beis shvatim corresponding to 12 shvatim. And a tamid and a constant candle should look shlosh yom to burn for the next 3 days. Ein sham. Yes, till the third day, which is the day of Sakana. That's not that's not a custom. Bihamo, although I'm not sure if we're going to do. It's only not the candles. Never seen that, but mikveh I think people do. V'ima moil, although talk shiva, if the moil is an oval within 7 days, if he's allowed to go do bris milah, he's bar b'shivit clarifies later on. V'mutal mutal avel lios asudas milah, and meal of an oval is allowed to be by asudas milah, he's bar b'shivit tzagav, also be clarified hilchos avelus ein sham. Lamatayim, because they wrote the going so suda b'yom milah is a custom to make a suda on the day of milah. Bisa pirkei Rabbi Eliezer. It says in Pirkei Eliezer, "B'yas Abraham mishtega b'yom higamel sitzchok." Higamel, even though it means weaning, b'yom hag mal. Klamar b'yom hashmini k'shemol on the 18th when they gave the bris milah. The hag oleh shmona, hag is 8. Tais and Shaz of Kuflan brings it down. Custom nagul lekachas milah sus milah mikra sus mitzvah. Quote, custom to have a medium for the sudas bris, as called sudas mitzvah. Pirkei Eliezer. It says, Edus bris milah ba'asara. The testimony of bris milah is with 10. That's not talking about the suda, etzamil, but the milah itself. That's shumpir sumir, perhaps it's a publicity. Kopir sumir, anything which is supposed to be publicized is in 10. So it's not saying. The Sena Matim Mem Shosim Suda. Really. In Lita, at least in the Barak, very few people do the Suda. They eat some sweets, kalekach. That's because of the poverty. The parnasa and the difficulty of parnasa, no gukain, that's the custom. Kasar ben Ramah, they have lax and bagels. Kasar ben Ramah, the komi she'eno ochel b'sudas mila. Anybody doesn't eat by the suda b'suda, have a kemedud and shalai. It's as if he's in chayim towards heaven. That's only the good people at the suda. If they're inappropriate people there, ain't circle choshem of the idea kalashal. So ever those who direct the shamash not to call them to the suda of the bris milah. It's not to be concerned about. Mostly the old people ain't muganim. Nevertheless, it's funny to go nonetheless. The Isa milah, somebody who eats in suda of milah needs somebody in Gehenna is saved from the judgment of Gehenna. It's talking daf kuf yudal about. Mutar so stood Be'er Shabbos not make suda and Shabbos for Barachaim Sim Rich Mutas Ayin Shom. See there. Okay, so also the Nagul so suda Mishnah below Shabbos Achashon Zochar. There's a custom to make a suda and a party Friday night after a male is born. Nichnasim it's Tinok. You go by the child. You don't show to taste there. Who got this law school suda mitzvah kan lashono. The line was not precise. He starts calling it a suda and a mishnah, and he calls it a taste. Remember saying a with suda, and the truth is that's not a custom suda. A katimas peros. This is only by they take people eat some fruit. According to that, ben zachar. They call this male child. Machas Shabbos achatfil nichnas so let us next day on Shabbos after davening go by the woman of their birth. Lite mazel tov korein lezeh shalom zachar. Interesting, we don't have that custom nowadays, and that they call it shalom zachar. And then they don't eat anything when they go to the same house. Say that's the corner of the country. In order not to make Babais, have so many expenses. Interesting that that's all of Shalom Zachar, which we have here in Arukh HaShulchan. Not much. Lamaches, Yom Milah, even though Lamaches is really tomorrow, but I want to round out the siman. Lamaches, Yom Milah, Shechab, Yom Tani Sibor. If a Milah comes out Tani Sibor, Ksuvim, one of the written ones, Mispalan of the one of the universal ones. Mispalan Tzlichos, they say Tzlichos on video, they say Vimakenu. Family Burachim, don't say Tachim Burachim feels a pipe. Avomim Kel Chabayim, say Kel Chabayim by lady. This is my Yancha, Yeshmim Yesh Airmon. Some say Lamatzech, some don't. Same way, but we say Uchoyom Sheshmila Airmon Tachim. Any day when we say Bismillah, and there's a Bismillah Tzitachron, Fav Gami Rakamo, Sonic or Via Minisabet Knesses. And even if just the Moel or the son or the father, the son, as davening in the shul, api shamila makom acher, ilo meals elsewhere, ein omin tachnum lo ulachum, don't say dachnum. Yesh kol mishum chol ha'ir, min shesh mil in some places don't see in our entire city. There's this in the city. That's later no lo nagu came out, it's not the custom. It's only in that shul. Because it might have been other minyanim. Custom minhagim shemolin kodem aleinu. They wrote in the minhagim that we do the b'smila before aleinu. They call the tefillah we don't take out the tefillah until after the milah. Kamarim piyutim. Also some piyutim evidently was said. Let's say lo nagu piyutim bas. We don't do some piyutim. V'chelim kodem aleinu ein noagim. Also don't do a b'smila before aleinu. V'chelim leads us tefillin. And also people don't keep the tefillin on. We should not be rough. Elam base against the rock base of meal. Interesting, because against Arukh HaShulchan's day, into the meal and shul rather at home. L'chein gam shemon le'prak and base against enemy came, and therefore even if occasion doing shul, that's still not the minhag. I believe there are people who are mad to keep that still on during the time of the bris.